Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we have an interesting video. We're not going over a knife, we're actually going over a sharpening system. This is the Smith's Tri-Hone Knife Sharpening System. I picked up one of these just the other day at Walmart for $25, and I figured, you know what, this would be kind of an interesting set to test out and use and, do a video on. See how good this is. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because honestly, $25 for a sharpening set isn't all that bad. And sharpening is something that everyone who's a knife person needs to know how to do. Whether you're purely a collector, a user, what have you, being able to at least put an edge on your knife is important. Before we get into any of this, I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer, I guess. I am not a professional sharpener. And honestly, I really only focus on my knives on putting, utility edges on them. So I get my knives very sharp, but I don't worry about things like mirror polishing or stuff like that, really. So, just full disclaimer in case that matters to you. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this set and what it offers, So first off, let's take a look at the box because, the packaging is important. I don't usually show packaging, but I do kind of want to show this. This is what the whole thing comes in. 6-inch Tri-Hone sharpening system. Made in the USA with USA and imported parts. Yeah, so you can find these at your Walmart, Cabela's, sporting goods store. $25. So, yeah, let's see what all you get inside that box. Obviously, the first thing is, well, this. This is your stand for the sharpening system. It has these little rubber feet here on the bottom, which, yeah, those work good. Give you a lot of good grip on whatever surface you're going to be placing this on. Next comes these stones themselves. So you have a coarse stone, medium stone, and then an Arkansas stone for your fine polishing and stuff. Now, I'm not sure if they say exactly what grit they are. Let's see here. Coarse synthetic stone, medium synthetic stone, fine natural Arkansas stone. I don't think it says the actual grits. Maybe I'm wrong. So, we'll get back to that. Next thing that you get is your little instruction booklet. Let's look in here and see if it tells us the grits. They give you really good instructions in, let's see how many different languages. So it looks like English, French, Spanish, German. Yeah. Okay, so that's all just the same information repeated. Okay, so I guess it does not give us any grit numbers. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Again, this is kind of a simple sharpening system. So next thing it comes with, which is something that I was really surprised, it comes with a honing solution. So yeah, that's really cool. We will be testing this out, seeing how it works. Yeah. Okay, and the last thing it comes with is a sharpening angle guide. Now, this is the first thing I want to talk about in the review. What we can see here, can you guys see that? It's kind of yellow. This is a 23-degree sharpening angle. Who sharpens a knife at 23 degrees? I honestly, maybe certain fixed blades, but I have never, ever sharpened a pocket knife at 23 degrees. 20 degrees is about where I think pocket knives should start. And honestly, I think everyone says that. Most other sharpening systems, including from Smith's, have a 20-degree sharpening angle guide option. I remember when I was in Boy Scouts, 20 degrees is what they said to sharpen our knives at. So I just don't understand why 23 degrees. If it had been 20 degrees, it would have been a lot better in my opinion. Or if they'd come with a variety, like a 15 degree, 17 degree, 20 degree, 23 degree, maybe something like that. Yeah, I don't know. If any of you sharpen your knives at 23 degrees, let me know, but I don't. It does, you know, it works like this. You put it there, and let's pull out a knife. Let's just get the bug out here. And then, you know, that, if I can do this under the phone. And so, yeah, that shows you what angle 23 degrees is at. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. But, yeah, I'm not sure I understand this little piece. I probably will not be using this piece. But, I mean, if you really want to sharpen at 23 degrees per side, there's your tool. So, what are we going to be sharpening today? No, it is not my S110V PM2. It doesn't need sharpened, and when it does, oh boy, I fear that day. We are going to be sharpening the Gerber Paraframe. Yeah, see, I found a use for him besides size comparisons. See how sharp he is. Grab my handy-dandy National Geographic. Tear out a page. I think this is on Mayan culture. Whatever. See how sharp this is? Actually, that's sharper than I thought it would be. Not very sharp, but you know what? We'll still do some work on him. Ouch. And then we're also going to be sharpening this little knife here. Funny story about this knife. One day I was out working with cows. My dog runs up with this in his mouth, just like that, holding the handle in his mouth. I was like, oh no. Today's the day. He's going to take revenge on me for not throwing that ball. But no, he just gave it to me. And you know what? It's a really cheap little flimsy kitchen knife. When he gave it to me, it was covered in like dirt and rust and stuff. I actually did clean it up because I kind of like the way this knife looks, honestly. I kind of like this as an EDC little Warncliffe fixed blade type deal. The steel, I bet, is absolute garbage. It's got some nicks and rolls in it. Let's see how sharp it is. Okay, we had a little sharp part. So that's not cutting, that's just the blade being thin enough to tear. So yeah, we'll sharpen up this gift from my dog. Still don't trust that dog completely. He's laying right over there. Big lazy oaf. So I know what you guys are thinking. Well, aren't you going to be sharpening some actual steels instead of just that? I think this is 5CR and this is heaven knows what. Yes, the answer is yes. We are going to be sharpening some real steels. So this knife here is a Kubi KU160. You probably remember this knife from the video I did with Austin, where it was the cheap knife Olympics, the fixed blades. This guy won, by the way. But anyways, during our testing in that video, Austin broke off the tip. And not really broke it off, more like just smooshed it. So this is D2. Right there, D2. And yeah, we will be sharpening that. Still do need to clean this guy up from our testing. And we will also be sharpening, well, actually, let's see here. I mean, I'm pretty sure the rest of this blade is still sharp, but we'll test just in case. That wind is picking up, but yeah, there's some catches. Yeah, in fact, I see another little roll right there. See that? So yeah, this guy will just do a full work over on him. And the other knife that we're going to be sharpening is actually what I'm EDCing today. And this is the Dam Designs Cerberus, and I have been thoroughly enjoying this knife, using the heck out of it, as you can see. And I don't think he's exactly going dull, but he's, yeah, still sharp, still usable, but yeah, there's a few hiccups. So we will be working on him. And this knife is also in D2. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? All right, so here we go. Maybe tilt down just a hair. There we go. I will be standing up for the sharpening. But, so how does this thing work, basically? So, pretty simple base. These rubber feet are really nice. Very, very secure. Not going anywhere at all. And then, when I first bought this, I thought that, these little wheel knobs, I thought you just turn these and like click, click, click. I thought this was going to be fixed in here. It's not. You can remove this. And actually, I kind of prefer that in case you just want to hold it and go by hand. But the way it does work, when you drop it in there, now wind's going to blow, there's actually not very much movement at all. It cannot be pushed out of there because it does have these little lips. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so what knife do we want to start with? Do we want to start with the paraframe? You know what? Let's start with the worst of the worst. So we have the, what brand is this? It says Japan Kitchen Delight stainless steel. Oh, I'm sure this will be a delight. I am sure. So let's use a little bit of this honing solution that this thing comes with. Oh, it's pink and smells vaguely like Sharpie. So, yeah. In fact, let's grab a flashlight. Oh, my flashlight's still good, but I'm outside, so. Flashlight's not going to work too well. You change the batteries in that light. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of this on there and go for it. Oh, it's a dropper. Oh yeah, and that stone really does soak it up, so that's good. Okay, so, you know what, maybe we'll try 23 degrees on, no, we're not going to. Okay, there's 20 on the other side. We have a kind of a burr. Yeah, a little bit of a burr, I guess. So let's go ahead and move on to the medium stone. We'll get some more of this stuff on it. Ah! Squirt. Okay, so there's our fine stone done. We might be getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and do a quick polish. Alright, we made it all the way through. Made it through all three stones, and Yeah. Not the sharpener, just this knife. Gosh. Ugh, disgusting. Okay. Spending too much time in the bathroom? I don't know. Any of you guys? Maybe, but I don't think it's a medical problem. On the toilet watching knife videos. That's what I meant. Don't think anything else. Yeah, it's sharper. Yuck. But that steel just warps like no one's business. Yuck. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably not a good test, but we did it anyways. So, there we go. Okay. Let's get back to business here. Let's go ahead and sharpen up the paraframe. You know what? I think I'm actually going to try some water instead of the solution. Just to see what I can see. And also clean off the stone a little bit. It's got some remains from that other guy. So let me go get some water. Ta-da! Okay. Let's do it, shall we? That area there is annoying. Whew! Okay, that feels sharp. We might not even bother with the honing stone. Let's see what we've got. We are going to do the polishing stone. Okay, let's see what we've got. This 5CR steel, yeah, wow, and takes a takes a lot off. Okay, let's get rid of that. Stop blowing wind. You know what? I think we need some more. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Feels sharp. See what? This thing needs a sharpening choil. there's a spot right here that's not getting sharpened hardly at all. Let's give it a little bit of a hone, see what happens. Okay, let's see what we got. As long as I don't get that little spot right there where it's not sharp, it seems to do okay. Let's find a spot where we can cut on this paper. Tear that off. Yeah. Much better. Alright, so far I'm liking the medium stone, at least. Right now I want to kind of focus on the up all this crap. And I want to see about the coarse stone. I want to see exactly how good it is at removing material. Let's adjust this a little bit. So, we're going to see how it does fixing this tip. And is this the best tool for fixing a broken tip? No, you might want a grinder, stuff like that. But I just want to see how coarse this coarse stone is, you know? So, let's go into this mushed tip. I'm probably going to have to remove quite a bit of material. This is a pretty thick blade, pretty thick behind the grind. D2 steel can be tough stuff sometimes. So, yeah. So we go. And then I might do the rest of the edge. Let's go ahead and color in that edge. Well, actually, you know what? We'll do that after I work on the tip a little bit. So let's just see what I come up with here. Okay, that is actually removing quite a bit of material very quickly. So, yeah. Yeah, that is not bad at all. Okay. Yeah. That is not doing bad. In fact, let's look at that tip now. Should have showed it before. Well, I did earlier, but focus up. Focus, camera, focus. I don't know if that's coming into focus, but yeah. That is working extremely well. Yeah, so see, it'll focus. See all that material that's coming off? That's good, that's good. Yeah. We've almost got this tip fixed. Yeah, that is working pretty good. I am laying the edge back quite a bit out here towards the tip. I'm not too worried about this edge being the most beautiful thing. I mean, this is a big fixed blade that I plan on using quite a bit. So, but yeah, man, that tip is almost back to normal. Yeah, that is coming out beautifully. So we've been going at this for about 5 minutes. I must say, I'm really impressed with how well this is going. You know, I really need to stop knocking over my camera, you know what? All right, so you guys didn't need to see all of that. I didn't show all of the stuff I did to fix the tip, but we now have a tip back on this knife, and it is currently a dull tip, and there is edge damage everywhere. So we're just gonna go ahead and sharpen up the entire blade. So yeah, let's get it. I keep knocking the camera over. I think I need to adjust something. What do you guys think? But I'm not going to. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next stone. Alright, we're done with the medium stone, and yeah, so far so good. Where'd I put some paper? I might do a little bit more, but I guess we can check it right now just to see what it looks like. I imagine I will do a little more just from the way from the way it feels, but we'll see what it looks like right now. Yeah, so I worked all the rolls and nicks that were in the blade are gone now. Whoops, that was my fault. So yeah, gonna go a little bit more just to give it that nice, finely finished feeling edge. So let's do it. All right, so let's just wrap up the final little bit here. I am not going to take this knife all the way to the polishing stone, the Arkansas stone, just because for me D2 works better if it's a little bit more toothy. So. All right, see what that got us. Just going to wash off this blade a little bit, maybe even the handles, just because they're still stained from being abused. Yeah, just using some basic paper towel. We'll get microfiber cloths later, but right now I'm just trying to take off the leftover metal. Oh yeah. That looks good. That looks really, really good. Where to put my paper? There's paper. Yeah. Stop blowing, wind. Oh yeah. Let's grab us a new piece of paper. That one's kind of trashed. Oh my gosh, again with the phone. Whatever. We'll go like this. Hi guys. Okay. My table that I have out here set up right now is a little bit rickety. That's, I think, why the phone keeps falling over. I just need to get a new camera phone stand anyways. So, yes. That wind is not making things easy. There we go. You know what? Maybe we'll give it a little bit more just cuz. Just cuz. Alright, so what we've got now. Stop blowing. That wind just likes to make things difficult, doesn't it? Should we grab a new piece? Probably, since that one's getting all wore out. I generate a lot of trash doing YouTube videos. Do you know that? Got caught right here, there, going off the end. There's no, all the edge damage is gone. Cutting very well. All right. Good deal, good deal. I'm happy with that. All right, so I know I said I was going to sharpen the Cerberus in this video. I am still going to sharpen this knife on the system, but this video is long enough as it is, I think. So I'm not going to film it. And I'm actually going to, right now, go ahead and wrap up my thoughts on this little system. So, first of all, actually, the table's rocking. I need to find a better spot for that. There. Wedge a rock under it. Helped. So, what do I think about this little system? I like it. I like it a lot. Let's wipe off this stone because it's got all kinds of junk on it. So, multitasking people. All right. So, what do I think about the stones themselves? I think they're good, and I think they work like they're supposed to. You have an Arkansas stone for polishing, your coarse stone. The coarse stone works very good. It helped me, basically reprofile this knife really well. Ooh, look at that edge. So, yeah, I like that a whole lot. The medium stone looks like it will work great for a knife that just kind of, is on its way to becoming unusably dull. This would be a good way to sharpen it back up relatively quickly and easily and well. So that's good to see. The stand itself I really like. The little rubber feet hold the stand in place very well. I had no problems with that. The stand wasn't moving around and causing me to lose my angle and stuff, so that was really, really awesome. As far as the stones fitting into it, I like the way this works, pull them out, flip them over. It's really nice. And as I mentioned a little bit earlier, you can just hold them like this and, do your sharpening if you like. So that's really cool. Very versatile. This is a very versatile system. Squeeze that in there. So 25 bucks. Yeah, it's worth it all day long. I will say, I did actually like the results I was getting with the water a little bit better than with their honing solution. Of course, then again, I used the honing solution to sharpen this thing, which this steel is basically Play-Doh. And yeah, I used the water with this one. So, I don't know. This will probably work fine. There's not very much of it that they give you, but I do like that they included it. So, that's something that's kind of neutral good. Next, the little sharpening angle thing. I don't really like this. I never used it. 23 degrees seems like an odd angle, to me at least. I'd much rather see 20. That wind is going to pick up. Much rather see 20 degrees. If they're going to include only one, I think it should be a 20 degrees angle. I would like them to include 4 or 5 with different angles. 15, 17, 20, 35, I don't know. 35, 23. But, I think that'd be kind of interesting. And, yeah. This sharpening system gets very high marks for me. If you're just looking to maintain your blade, I'm sure that people who are, super professional sharpeners or people who like that getting mirror polished edges and stuff, they might want something a little more expensive, or a little more fancy. But this is really, really good for a very simple stone-based system. I like this a lot, and I can 100% recommend it. 25 bucks, in my opinion, that's 25 bucks very well spent. So the Smith Tri-Hone system gets an A from me. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think Am I right, wrong? Do you have one of these? Are your experiences different, the same? And I'll see you in the next one. Gideon, signing out.